Hello, my name is Aria and welcome to Baha'i Basics, where we learn about the Baha'i Faith. In this episode, we're exploring what is Baha'i Scripture, or as many Baha'is call it, the Baha'i writings. Oh my gosh, wow, that's amazing! I'm just kidding, this is my grocery list. Cut to title card! Every religion is known to have a holy book from which all guidance flows. For Jews, it's the Hebrew Bible. For Christians, it's the New Testament. For Muslims, it's the Quran, to name a few. For Baha'is, we too have a holy book. However, what's unique about the Baha'i Faith is that we have several holy books, tablets, holy writings, and letters that all constitute as holy guidance for Baha'is. Now, there is a book called the Kitabi Aqdas, which in Arabic translates to the Most Holy Book. The Kitabi Aqdas is a book of laws that was written by Baha'u'llah, the prophet founder of the Baha'i Faith. As much as the Kitabi Aqdas is an extremely important and sacred book, there are many other sources of writings that Baha'is consider sacred holy texts. Authoritative scripture from the Baha'i Faith not only include the writings of Baha'u'llah, and there's a lot, but also from the Bab, the forerunner to Baha'u'llah, Abdu'l-Baha, Baha'u'llah's son and his successor, Shoghi Effendi, Abdu'l-Baha's grandson and his successor, and the Universal House of Justice, which is the supreme governing body of the Baha'i Faith today. What's especially unique about the Baha'i Faith is the fact that the writings of Baha'u'llah come directly from Baha'u'llah himself. This is a huge deal. As you can imagine, throughout history, this wasn't always the case. Baha'u'llah's writings, however, went directly from pen to paper and to his followers, which means that the sacred writings of Baha'u'llah are authentic and verified texts. For example, when Baha'u'llah would receive revelation from God, there were times when his scribe would have to quickly write down what Baha'u'llah was saying. The scribe would have to write so fast to keep up with Baha'u'llah that by the time he finished writing, the ink at the top of the page would still be wet. Baha'u'llah would then go over the transcription to fully verify it. We are honestly very lucky as Baha'is to have so many authenticated sources of holy text to refer to. It allows us to have a rich wellspring of writings that enable us to constantly deepen and refine our understanding of this new religion. Since there is no clergy in the Baha'i Faith, it is up to us to independently investigate and study the religious texts for ourselves. This means we really have no shortage of credible resources in which to corroborate our beliefs and constantly learn about this religion. We are always encouraged to turn to the Baha'i writings first to help us answer any questions we may have. So, was it to be? Or was it not to be? Okay, maybe not those kinds of questions. Come on, Aria. Some of the Baha'i writings include very mystical and spiritual guidance, while others reference more practical and material guidance, such as a book of laws, for instance. Some of the writings outline the governing of Baha'i administrative systems, and others are intended for more personal meditation and prayer. Overall, the Baha'i writings cover both the needs of the individual and the needs of society as a whole. Baha'is are also fortunate to receive a consistent flow of guidance from the Universal House of Justice. Although they are considered an infallible institution to Baha'is, the House of Justice always refers to the sacred writings already written by Baha'u'llah, the Bab, Abdu'l-Baha, and Shoghi Effendi. Like I mentioned earlier about the Baha'i Faith having no clergy, as much as the House of Justice is there to help share and provide guidance, it is still the duty of Baha'is or even friends of the Baha'i Faith to pursue the study of the sacred writings for themselves and refer to the writings directly for our own clarification. But I gotta admit, it is pretty special to have such a precious and beloved institution available as a source of guidance for the Baha'i world. Lastly, as much as Baha'is are encouraged and advised to turn to the Baha'i writings daily, we also acknowledge the sacredness of other religious texts as well. So don't be surprised if you find all sorts of religious books in a Baha'i's home. And there you have it! That's my very basic explanation on what is the Baha'i writings? Make sure you click subscribe for more videos on Baha'i Basics, and if you're curious about any of the topics we discussed in this video, check out the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!